Oh,
We are
hi.
live.
We are live, yeah. We're a little late.
Sorry
5
for
minutes.
that. It was Jonas' fault, as always.
It was? No, yeah, maybe it was. I don't know. I had to refill the water. I was slow with doing that. That took 5 minutes. So now we're here. And what are we doing today?
We will show you the new update, the new upcoming update, Act 7 Part 2, where you're already waiting for. So yeah, I think we should start to introduce ourselves because there were many people asking who is Jonas.
Who is Jonas? I ask myself that every day. Who is Jonas? Well, I am Jonas, and next to me is the lovely Tommy. You might already know him from last stream from 7.1, or just Act 7. He was there with Noemi. This time we replaced Noemi. Sadly, I didn't get the nice hat. I asked for the hat. The hat is not here. I'm not sure what happened there.
I think Noemi is using it at home for something.
Probably. She's watching in the hat, and I have to sit here hatless. I feel naked, but I think we're going to do it nonetheless.
Yeah, so Act 7 Part 1 quests. We will just finish the Part 1 quests at the end.
So we're at the very end of 7.1. Okay.
Correct. We already finished the Belia raid, I think.
Alone, of course?
Of course, my otter was helping me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
But it was mostly just us.
By the way, did you notice my cool name?
What is your cool name? Orcs are cool.
That's the same since the last stream. It's the same account again.
That is a very cool name, yeah.
Yes.
I actually got a compliment for my naming schemes on my Steam stream that I did. Because I had 2 characters and I named them Newbie Faye and Strong Faye. That was already enough for compliments. So I guess orcs are cool.
I just noticed I was wrong. I was starting Act 7 Part 2 quests.
Where are you?
That's also fine.
So we started the quest and we didn't even tell them. Shocking.
So let's wear a specialist card. That's always like, you should do that as well, because otherwise it will be too hard.
Let us do so.
So please don't blame me, guys. I'm still a noob here on this server, so it will take a while to treat someone.
It's good that you're establishing that directly, so they won't be disappointed later on when you fail in the tower. What?
No, tower is super easy.
Now, I already did see someone in chat asking, what are the requirements to start this quest? Do you need some hero level, anything?
To start this quest, you just have to finish the Act 7 Part 1 quest. There's no other requirement.
And you can go directly into it.
Yeah. And just to refresh it again, to be able to enter Act 7 in general, you need level 85 and Awakening level or Hero level 10. So,
and that's gonna stay the same.
If not done yet, prepare yourself, finish Act 7 Part 1, and then join us in the Sky Tower.
XP event when?
XP event incoming, oh no, you said it.
No, I think we had one last weekend, the one before that.
True, I missed that. I was really sad about it.
Yeah, the GMs were not so sad about it being over. I remember that quite clearly. So maybe we shouldn't do another one so soon.
Oh yeah, what you can see here, with Act 7 Part 2, we will also activate the summer event, which you all love because of the potions, which are dropping. Yeah,
we did get a lot of questions about when the summer event actually starts. And it's together with the launch of 7.2.
Yes. What you guys also were asking a lot was, I mean, I understand totally right, was the time space level 65, you remember?
Yeah, the bug.
Yeah, there's a bug. This will be also fixed with this patch. Sorry that we couldn't fix it earlier, but it was not possible. Yeah,
I think we did tell people that it's going to be fixed with the next bigger update, but just for the people posting daily reminders on Discord, we heard you. We're doing it.
Yes.
It took us a while, arguably, but we're gonna fix that at least.
It's giving me back a bad effect from... Stop it.
No. I don't know. Let's just continue. I guess we don't show the code.
We can tell them already, like, what is not in the update, what the players are
What is not in the update?
So, sorry to tell you guys, but there won't be, like, you're waiting long for it. We are still working on it, but there's no balance patch in this.
Yeah, some of you might have already learned that from the community update, but the balance is that's not the balance. It's not the code either. The balance patch is coming later this year. We've not combined it with 7.2. We're just focusing on the patch itself.
Correct. What is also not in there is an increasement of the max level. Like many people were waiting for that, even though it's just a half year now since the last update came out. But there's no new hero level for you. Sorry, guys.
I will say the same. And I've had this one guy in my DMs telling me that he betted with a friend whether there will be new equipment, and he will lose all his equipment if there's no new equipment.
Ooh.
Is there new equipment, Tommy?
If he bet for his equipment, no. We will remove it. No,
Yeah.
sorry, guys. There's no equipment either.
I'm sorry, Letality. My heart goes out to you. It's not up to me. I would have saved your equipment, but I couldn't do anything about it.
I'm the bad guy.
So what do we do now?
I want to show, since the code is still not there, I will show the new pets, which the users might have seen already in our social media.
They might have.
They are ordered really weird. I did not do that before. So, here's our favorite. You can see, you can have him as a pet.
Yes, our mosque loop.
Yes.
What's the window doing there on the left? I see you. Where's the code? Get away the window and give me the code. There we have the Spirit King's avatar.
Correct. We're having some raid bosses in a small version, which you can have as a pet.
There's
They're
the
looking
Beast King's
really
avatar.
nice. Yes. Let's place them down here. It looks better.
You spoiled the code!
Yeah, but users cannot see.
Yeah,
the
I'm ready. I'll stay straight. Give me the code.
Do it.
Give me the code.
Don't breathe.
I'm prepared. Give me the code. Okay, I'm just finding my inner peace.
Don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep. I can't fall asleep. My eyes have to be open.
Perfect.
There it is. Wait, I need to do it again. That's the code. Enter the code. You can enter that into the mall now, and you'll get some free stuff. And I'll just stay like this for the rest of the stream now.
Keep your eyes open. Don't blink.
Yeah, I'm even keeping them very open, so they fit into the O nicely. So this is what I would look like with glasses. Isn't that something you've always wanted?
Interesting.
Are you taking the window away again so we can actually see the pets? Okay, enough. I would have taken the glasses, you know. Don't enter the code in here. Enter the code in the mall. We will do another raffle in here later, but it's likely not going to be Mosque Loop. So, I mean, you can write it in here, but maybe I should make the keyword Mosque Loop now that I told them that I won't. Wouldn't that be brilliant?
No, they're writing it.
Well, while the window was on our screen, we sneakily assembled all the pets there. So once they are kind enough to remove the window,
we can also see them. Perfect.
we can also see them. Isn't that lovely? So what do we have here? We already said 3 of the names.
Yeah, we have the Celestial Spire Dark Elf.
Mm-hmm. That's a fairly big
the
elf.
Beast King's avatar.
Mm-hmm. Am I blocking the stats now? Do I need to go down?
Yes. I don't want to block the pets. Oh, yeah, maybe like that.
Oh, look at that.
There we have our
Beautiful.
favorite pet.
Yeah, it's not even a competition. The Mosque Loop wins.
Yes.
Move it over a little. What? Are you sabotaging us, window people? We're just going to call you the window people now.
We can just have open 5 windows. So I hope you have seen the first one already.
If not, you can always watch the stream back later and
Correct.
check out this specific window. Because some of you might be very interested in this specific part. The most of you are likely not going to be.
And this time we made sure to press the button to record the video.
This time, yeah, that's right. Some of you were a bit worried last time. We forgot to enable the setting that Twitch saves your stream for 14 days after you have recorded it. This time, we did press the button. I made sure to ask. We did press the button.
So what we also have for those pets, they have a sitting animation again. They have a dance animation like this, which looks really awesome. We like the pulling the mouse. The owlbear is also really
That's
nice.
the only dance move I can do.
This one is, yeah. This one would be, no.
Yeah, I feel like the owlbear is also possible. Is that so?
But we can see the window.
We can see the window, yeah. So chat, just if you're confused, sometimes they slide in a window. And I thought you could see that too. And they tell us like passive-aggressive remarks in there, like, your shirt isn't even that nice.
What?
So every time we talk about the window people, that's just the window coming slid in and saying mean things about our hair and stuff like that. Now, we do have 6 new pets. What do we actually do with those pets? Is there some place that we can use them in where they might be stronger than in other places?
In the mini-land, of course. You can
in the
place them
mini-land,
there.
that's great, yeah, as decoration.
You can take them with you as normal pets for Nosville and so on, as decoration again.
Yeah.
But the most important part.
The most important part?
Yes.
What could that
Are
be?
you prepared?
I'm not prepared, but I will try my best.
The Sky Tower. So we have a new game mode in the game.
Yes. Could we call this the central feature of 7.2?
Yes, it's the feature.
The feature. We are now featuring the feature.
Correct. So you can start once you have done the Act 7 Part 2 main quest, which will contain some new time spaces. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Should be 5 new time spaces.
5 new time spaces, you're right. As
I
always.
Yeah.
And is also containing a lot of quests like collect items from monsters, kill monsters, as I said, do time spaces. And also we will have a new raid where you prepared for the name. How's it called?
Paimon?
Yes.
We think it's pronounced Paimon. Just like with Twitch names, we are ever learning. So if you feel like you have a better pronunciation of Paimon, hit us.
I think the players will find a nice, shorter version of him again.
It's probably going to be Pepe or something like that.
I like the Germans, like we have the, how's it called? The martial artist. It's Kampfkünstler in Germany.
Kaku?
And they used Kaku, yeah.
Kaku.
I really like that. I think for Paimon they will also have something. So, once
but
you have done
we're not going to show
quest,
Paimon today, are we?
You said no, so
I said
you are
no.
the bad guy.
Yeah. You can now blame me, we're not showing Paimon today.
I was also prepared for it. I was like, yes, let's show Paimon.
I'm excited for Paimon,
Yes.
especially. I'm only here to do Paimon.
And now you told me we're not. So.
No, we're not doing Paimon. You can already take a look at Paimon on several of our social media channels. And yeah.
I will do. Thank you.
Yeah, you can as well look at him there. And we might show Paimon in a later stream, but not today.
But what we said, once the main quest is done, so part of the main quest is to do some lower parts of the Sky Tower, just to... I don't have the quest. Just to, get prepared for the tower, to know what is in there and so on. I actually started already with the tower, so to describe how it is, it will work like a time space, more or less. So you are in the tower, then on a map, monsters will spawn around you. You will have to take care of a lovely totem, which need your help a lot because the monster is trying to destroy it. And
what happens if the totem gets destroyed?
Maybe you can guess.
Maybe I can guess. I don't know. Can I guess?
Yes, you will just...
Maybe we will see what happens when the totem gets destroyed.
We will definitely.
No, we will not. We're not dying on stream.
So let's start. I already have done some of the tower levels. There are 50 in total. So you have to get up level by level by level. Up to the max level of the tower, which is 50 by now.
So that's a 5 with 1 0. Just if you're confused about 15, maybe.
It's 50. Genau. Exactly. So let's start. I was already at level 11, I think, or something. 11. No, I level 40. That's not good.
That's not good, no. We will show level 40 later, but not now.
But as you can see, we have a new interface here. So
we have a new interface.
It reminds of a time space because we have the information here of the name. Normally you have a description of the time space, but here we will have the monsters which are spawning so that you can prepare properly. The level you need. True. That's to do the Sky Tower, you have to finish the quest, as I said, the main quest. To finish the main quest, you need level 90 and Awakening level 30.
Okay, level 90, Awakening level 30.
We restricted the rate.
Heard it here first.
Yeah. So prepare for that as well.
And they will also need that to fight Paimon?
Yes.
There you go.
Otherwise, it's not possible to start the raid. I can show you the raids here already if you want. Oh,
So
sorry,
that's-
it's 20 plus. I'm so...
So that's how you spell Paimon, by the way. So now you can go out there and find out how you pronounce it.
Paimon's raid seal.
Paimon's
Put it
raid
behind you.
I think it's Paimon. If it's Paimon, then I'm sorry, but I feel like it should be a Y instead of an I. If it's
Patamon. Someone wrote Patamon in the chat. That's also nice. We should rename it, but
Yeah, maybe.
I think we're not allowed to.
I don't think so either. But
So-
there's also people very impatiently asking for us to go in, so maybe we should go in.
You also can't wait.
I also can't wait. No, let's actually cut the stream here. I think it's been a great evening.
Yeah, I think so. You have seen everything of
We've seen everything.
So no, as I said, it's like a time-space window. You can see the current level where you're on. You have the record there because it's you have a monthly record. As I said, we have 50 floors where you can go up and up and up. And every month it will be reset and you start at level 1 again. So at every level you get one out of those wonderful random rewards, correct?
That we just hovered over.
Yes. We will show them later more. And also once a month per level you will get, or per level, you will get one of those bonus items.
And that we will also look at later.
Yes.
Lovely.
So, I will reset. No, I will not reset. I will go into on my own way to not start at level 40 because it would be too hard.
Okay. So we are now at level 11.
Yes. You can see that here. And also there's the quest you have to do.
Protect the totem, defeat all the monsters.
Yes.
Sounds
But you only have to do
straightforward enough.
one of them more or less. Like, if you protect the totem until time runs out, it's also done. You don't have to kill all the monsters if you manage to
That's
somehow
nice. Saves
keep
you
them
some
away.
time.
Yeah. But also, as you can see here, you have a new part of the interface. It's new skills, which we will also go into more.
Now, people are rightfully wondering in chat, you are alone right now? Is that going to be normal? Where are your friends? Why don't you have any?
True. I think we didn't say that before, or we didn't
did not.
spoil that on social media. It's a solo instance. You're only allowed to go in here on your own with your own pets, and for that we will go into later more.
Yes.
Your pets are more powerful into this tower, which you cannot see right now because the translation is still missing. Sorry for that. But your pets are really much stronger in here, so it really makes sense to have them. So to start the tower, you have to pull this lever, as you might know from time spaces, and then it starts.
It starts. Do we have a totem? I don't see it right now.
Yeah, that's
But it should be on the
also
other end of
you
the room, right?
You asked the right questions.
I do ask the right question.
There are
It's almost like we planned this.
There are 3 different maps, like in the tower.
Layouts, yeah.
Yeah, layouts. One is that the tower is directly in the middle, which is the hardest. Then one is that the tower is on the bottom in the middle, which is the middle one, I think, or even the easiest. And then there's the other layout where 3 towers on the bottom. And as long as one of them gets destroyed by the monsters, then you fail your level, and you can start over again.
So that's going to be rather difficult then.
But also the good thing is that the monsters are splitting up for the tower, so it could be easier. It's hard to say which one is harder.
No. So what do those special skills that you mentioned do then? Do you already want to use those, or are you
I
saving
can
them?
use them, but nothing will happen because we didn't prepare for them.
Oh, so we should do that probably then.
Yes, we will do that after this level. I just want to show that this is a boring
I
level.
don't want to hurry you. You take your time, you know? While you take your time, maybe I'll do another raffle.
That's true. That
We haven't done a raffle in a time. I feel like maybe we need another raffle. It's time to raffle.
Yeah.
It's time to raffle. What's a good keyword?
While doing that, I can tell more about the tower, maybe.
Please do.
Like in the different floors, as you might have seen, I almost died and couldn't do anything against it because the problem is that, or not a problem, the purpose of the tower is that you're not allowed to use potions in the tower, so healing potions. But you can also use other potions which are increasing your attack or defense, or you also can use fairy boosters, all the items you know, but nothing for the HP. Because when you enter the tower, even if I go in now with like with 1 HP, the tower will set my HP to full. And if I leave again, it sadly won again. Or 37 now.
37.
Because it healed a bit.
You made some progress there.
Yeah, but it resets back. Oh, the screen is gone.
The screen is gone again, yeah. So some of you might have seen and already successfully answered the new keyword is shirts, plural. Because, of course, we don't just have one nice shirt, we have two nice shirts. And while we wait for that to fill, we can just continue with Tommy.
Yeah. So, as I said, no potions are allowed, but other increasing attack items or attack increasing items. What is also disabled in this tower is like buffs from other players. But we did a change here, which is better than you were used to, because before it was like when you were entering like Fernon raid, for example, the buffs were just removed from all of them. But now we did a change, like only buffs from other players will be removed. So you keep your own buffs in there.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So will we take a look at a higher level now, a more dangerous one, or do you want to explain the squad feature before you go in there?
You said the feature.
Sorry.
So yeah, as you can see here, we have the squad info, which you can also open from just pressing the P and going there. So it's quite empty right now, but you have some nice rainbow colors there. To know what to fill in there, we added a nice overview, which will show you an overview of pets and which buff they are giving. So for example, if you put in those 4 pets, you will get a nice buff.
The blessing of light.
Yes. I won't show all of them now, because otherwise you probably might buy all of the pets which are in here. But you have to wait for that. But yeah, as you can see there, those buffs are actually helping you in the tower. They are increasing either your troop stats or healing your troops, healing you, increasing your stats, or reviving your troops, or reviving you when you're dying.
So though you are alone as a person, you have your entire squad of friends with you to help you out in there.
Yes, you can have up to 20 pets in here. And you can have your normal pet and your partner also with you.
Okay. Yeah, we already saw that. You did take your otter with you in there.
Correct. Those troops are not getting revived in the tower, so once they're dying, they're just dead. You have to wait until you can spawn them again. But your normal pet and your partner, you can use the normal puppets to revive them, as you know from the game.
Okay. Now, before you go in there, I do think we will pull the raffle now.
Can't do anything with them because they're just quest items. I will show them first.
Needle and thread. What could we do with needle and thread? Oh, Mato has actually answered. Hi, Mato. So and he also responded. So
we also have some nice new boxes inside.
New boxes. I always like boxes.
Random boxes.
Or boost. Okay, so let's look at what level are we looking at? A high level.
Which one do you want? As we said, we can go up to 50, but I would not suggest
No, let's not look at the last level. They can do that themselves.
Yes.
But let's maybe go to...
What does the chat want? Which level do you want to see?
What level do you guys want to see? And not 50, we're not doing 50.
No. Maybe, also not 49.
Yeah, maybe nothing about 45, but everything apart.
They're writing 49, I saw.
Of course.
I knew it. We see what you... 69, yeah.
I do like that level.
It's not in there yet. We have to ask for it. I've seen 44 quite often.
44? Yeah, I guess that would be the highest level that we still allow.
Let's do 44.
Oh, let's do 44.
You guys are not allowed to do that easily, or you're not even able. Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's, the tower looks quite special today, doesn't it?
That's the right
That looks more like the tower, yeah.
It's still just one tower in the bottom, so you choose the wrong one. You're not allowed to see another one.
Yeah, I guess you will have to wait till patch day for that one.
Yeah. But as you can see now, the monsters are starting also on those sides directly, which was not the case before.
So that looks like you might need some support rather soon.
Yes. But I will wait for it, because you can call those squads. They will stay for a while until like those 20 seconds are over. Then the squads are gone again, or until they die, obviously, or going to sleep. And once this is done, you have to wait the time again, the cooldown, which is 90 seconds, until you can call them again. But as I said, the otter, if I would have the puppets to revive him, which I forgot, sorry, then you could also revive him. but not the squad. So let's call one of them already.
I did see one person in chat asking if you get XP from the tower. Can you use this as a leveling method?
No. Since this tower is only there for the rewards and to climb up and so on, we decided to not put XP in there. But as we said, we have new time spaces again. And what we did not say before, we have daily quests again, new daily quests, which are also giving awakening level.
Okay. And another thing that might be unclear, is the tower repeatable after I manage level 50, or do I have to wait for the month to set back?
Correct. Like as we said before, you can do every level until you go more up. You're climbing up the tower actually, even though there are no stairs. So maybe there's a hidden elevator.
You just climb out the window after every floor?
True. That explains why the window from the bottom floor is still there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can climb up the tower until level 50. To enter the tower, you actually need some keys, which I
don't
have in there.
Oh,
of course
you
I
have
them.
in there, of course.
Otherwise, I'm not allowed to go in.
Celestial Spire keys.
Yes. Those keys you can get as a random reward out of the random reward out of the different.
The German is coming through.
Yes. Out of the different levels, you can get either 1 or 5 or other items. Then you're unlucky. But there's also a daily quest to do, where you get, I think, 5 of those keys.
Okay, so you have quite a few sources.
Okay, I can't kill the monster because...
Oh, your totem is looking rather low there.
Yes, it failed.
Oh.
My totem.
So now we found out what happens when the totem gets destroyed.
Yes. Too sad. But we haven't
And you didn't even use the squads.
Yeah, that's the thing. We haven't used our squad. So the squads are really powerful in the tower. So
do we just go straight back to 44?
Yes, just try it again.
Okay, let's try again. What's the cooldown on the squad skills?
Oh yeah, you can... as I said before, you have 90 seconds cooldown. And the squad actually stays for 20 seconds.
Okay.
All the squads, like the special monsters, the new 6 pets which you can have, are giving a buff, which you can see here, like the moss globe is giving 1 and the spirit thingy. And so they are actually more powerful. And those monsters you can get in a new in-game shop, which I will show after this level. In the shop you can use
some
another
kind of currency that we already previewed.
Correct. You can gain another currency in the shop on each level to buy something nice in the shop. There are some new pets, as we said, 6 of them.
Yes.
But also a new title, which is really awesome, which we will also show after this level, once the tower died again, or all the monsters, let's see.
But that also means that I have to play the tower first to get the moss loop.
Correct.
Another question I just saw in chat, are you able to heal the totem? Or is any damage dealt to the totem permanent?
You can buff and heal the totem, even though the buffs are not. At least there's the animation. We still have to check that. Sorry for that. We're not
uncertain information right here.
Yes. But we are quite sure that you can buff and also heal the tower, yes.
So if you can't, this is who you have to blame. Just look at his face now, because...
You might never see me again.
Yeah, if you're too rude to him, he won't come back. So please don't be.
So let's show the new infinity coins.
Yes, we already saw those earlier. Infinity coins are what's
perfect.
gained as a bonus from completing tower levels.
Those you can enter just in this new shop. And as you can see, you can buy the Spire key to enter the level again.
If you are in dire need of those, if you already ran out of the other sources to get them.
But as I said, there's a daily quest, so which are giving...
Should be fine.
Yeah. Then you have a reset ticket, because as we said, you can climb up all the levels for a month. At the end of the month, there's a reset, so you start at level 1 again. But there's also a reset ticket which you can buy. So you can start from the lower levels again. If you just keep failing at level 44 like me, then you can just reset again and start at level 1.
Don't be like Tommy. Don't fail at level 44.
That could be a new Facebook meme.
This is Tommy. Tommy fails at level 44. Don't be like Tommy.
Perfect. So also we have some new materials in here, at least one of them. We will show later what you need them for. And you can also get them out of the new raid. There's one of the new random boxes. It's to receive some new nice items, not new, but nice items, some as potions and items which are increasing your stats actually.
So also useful for the tower then?
Correct. But also there's another random box. What is wrong with me? There's another random box.
Random box.
Which you can get in the tower as a special reward. Out of those boxes you will get one of the pets. One of the new pets. Random one. Let's see what we get. We don't have a chat, so what do we have? Your favorite pet. Isn't that nice? First try if we have it.
Incredible.
But as we said, you can get all 6 out of them.
But it's always going to be one of the 6?
Yes. It's nothing else in there. I have 3 already. That's 4. No,
that was a duplicate.
Okay.
That was another duplicate.
We're starting from 1 again. That's a new one.
That's the exciting content that people want to see. Just
yes, I think so.
How fast we can get to no duplicate 6 pets. We'll make an unboxing video about that.
Okay, let's stop here. But as you can see, there are just those pets inside, nothing else. So have fun with them.
Yeah, so that should be reasonably easy to obtain.
You can have a Mosk Loop army in your miniland. That would look super nice.
And then make them all dance and
Yes.
wobble around.
I would love that. Please make a video for that once Act 7 Part 2 is released.
Somebody in chat wants to see the new title. Can we show that?
Those are here. We have
you
3
already have
different
them
ones.
prepared.
Yes, of course. I'm not unprepared, except for the
Except for
puppets. Yeah. So we have one new title which you can get directly in the tower shop for a high price.
Celestial Spire Hero, and you can see the stats right there. The damage to demons is increased by 2%, and the maximum HP is increased by 200.
Correct. Then we also have a Celestial Spire Hero.
Isn't that what we just heard?
You're totally right.
I'm
Then
prepared! I'm prepared!
Celestial Spire Conqueror.
And what does one have to do to get that?
You have to pay 2 million. No. This one is actually out of the quest. Once you have done the last quest, the very last quest to do the new raid, then
Did you just spoil the end of the very last quest by looking at that title?
Maybe there's more. Let's see.
It's not the very last quest.
Now we have to implement more.
Yeah, we'll just. You heard nothing. That doesn't say anything. It's Paimon's gardener.
Yes.
You have to cut the weeds for him.
Put it there. No, it's up to you. It's your title now. See?
I slayed his name. That's what I did.
I'm this one. No. And the other one you can get out of the random box in the tower, which is the strongest one. So all your attacks and defenses are increased by 5%. We don't have that in the game yet, I think. Something like that. Such a strong title. We'll get all of them just to show them to you.
But if you fail at level 44, then you won't get us. Won't get it.
You could.
You also won't get us.
You could actually. That's also possible to get this title if you just clear 10 levels, for example. If you repeat over and over again, and you're really lucky with the random box.
That's pretty good then.
Yes. So the titles here. There. The window guys are always confusing me.
Did you hear that, window guys?
So those are the new titles. It's even written in there where you get it from.
Talking about new things, a feature that we implemented.
I was so wrong. You are right.
A feature that we implemented in 7.2, in 7.1, sorry, are tattoos.
Yes.
Is there something new on the tattoo front?
I don't have one.
Me
Do you?
So no new tattoos?
Sorry guys, we can't show any new tattoo. No. But I want to say it right again. Like, this title is actually from level 50, not out of the random box.
Okay, so I was correct with that. I was worried there for a second. Yes, so if you complete the tower successfully, then you get the Conqueror title.
Yes, so I will never get it.
Yeah, just failing at level 44 doesn't get you there.
Yeah. So, as Jonas said, with Act 7 Part 1, we introduced some new tattoos. 4 at a count. But now with Act 7 Part 2, we have a 5th one, which is also from the Paimon one, the Shadow Tattoo.
The Corrupt Shadow Tattoo.
Yes.
It's not just normal shadows.
Containing Paimon's power. You can produce it at NPC as well, as you are used to.
The usual.
Yeah. And we are done.
Lovely.
So, Let's carve the tattoo.
Yeah.
We have not prepared an overview of all the effects, but we won't spoil you. So
Yeah, that's why we were considerate of you. And
Yes.
That's why we didn't prepare that. And you can do that.
True, unequipped my specialist card. Thanks for whoever said that. I have to do that to get a new tattoo.
They know the game better than you.
I always notice when I'm there. I think everyone does that. Going there with a specialist card, noticing I'm not allowed to. So we have a new tattoo. There's a 100% chance to give this effect to me.
Yeah.
So it's actually a more defense tattoo. So the other effects are as well more for defense.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are used to it, you can upgrade those tattoos. What's new there? Do you know?
Do I know?
No. For tattoos, nothing?
All the pressure. I don't think for tattoos we have anything changed with upgrades. We do have more upgrade levels on
Yes,
those?
we have one more, I think.
We have one more on tattoos as well.
Yes.
Okay, well, you heard it here first. We have one more upgrade level on tattoos. So if you have already maxed out your current tattoos, you can... Major failure, Tommy. Your RNG, even on level 1, is...
It's back to level 0 again.
It's
Wow.
remarkable.
I have never had that before. I hope you're luckier than me.
Well,
it's a 60% chance I hit the 10%. If I would be lucky the other way around in the higher levels, I would be
that
so
would be
glad.
remarkable, yeah. But no, not for you.
Yes. And as you're used to it, you can upgrade your tattoo as always.
To slightly increase the stats, of course.
Correct.
Right, we already mentioned runes very shortly there because I got confused about the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What is new about runes?
We have runes since Act 7 Part 1. To you who doesn't know what are runes, you can actually carve some runes on your equipment. They are like shells, but just on your main weapon. I will just switch the character because I prepared something on my test server. It's my very own one.
Your very own one.
Where did I prepare it? I think there.
Now 3 orcs are cool out of the whole village.
Yeah, one. I deleted one. He wasn't cool enough. Oh yeah, someone is asking for SP9.
SP9. Is that in that patch?
No. There won't be a new specialist card. But as you might have seen in the outlook for the year, there will be a new specialist system. Where we won't spoiler you yet.
Yes. We will probably do our very own coverage when that is about to come up.
I think so, yeah.
But for the moment, we are focusing on 7.2.
What is going to be the max hero level? As we said, the max hero is not increased, so you still stay at 60.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we'll have to repeat that. I guess we'll do a summary at the end where we just quickly repeat everything. Runes.
Runes. As in Act 7 Part 1, as I said, it was introduced that you can carve runes on your main weapon only. And once this is done, you can get some different effects on it, which can be upgraded randomly. So every time you're upgrading your rune again, you have the chance to either upgrade this one effect again, or to get another one, like I did now.
And did we change anything about runes? Why are we showing them this?
I just wanted to start with Act 7 Part 1, yes, but we increased
that to segue you into...
Thanks for that. So, as you might know from Act 7 Part 1, you can actually carve up to 15 runes of rune effects on a rune.
But now that number in the bracket doesn't look like 15 anymore, does it?
Yes, it was increased magically.
Magically?
Yes. So, as you can see, you can upgrade now your rune to level 21, which means there are 2 more rune powers. Are they called powers? Yeah, rune powers. Or 2 more upgrades for the rune powers, because all 3 levels you get a rune power, and the other levels you will get a rune skill. So yeah, you can upgrade your rune powers now. Before it was up to level 5. Now you can upgrade it to level 6. And also your rune skills can be increased to a stronger level.
And something else nice that we might want to mention is that we adjusted the materials and success rate slightly on some of the higher upgrade levels.
There's even a question already. Anyone got 15 runes yet?
So it will now be easier to reach those higher levels and also a little bit cheaper to attempt to do so.
We did some analysis and checked how many upgraded runes are on the servers after half a year now. And as you guys said already, the chance is not that high or not high enough maybe. So we actually increased the chance and lowered the materials starting from upgrade level 9. That's the wrong thing now. Actually, just a funny story that happened to me on my private character. I just went to Act 7 Part 1, wanted to carve a rune, put my weapon in here, and it failed. And my weapon was gone. So as you can see, I don't know if you're familiar with the old upgrade chances and the materials, but it's less now, trust us.
I saw that immediately. My keen eye spotted it.
And I failed so often before. Now I got it.
That's to counteract the bad luck you had
It's
earlier.
probably you being here. I always have to do it with you.
Yeah, I'll just come over whenever you want to carve a rune.
It's damage now, no. You overdid it.
You jinxed it.
So yeah, the effects itself have not changed, so they are still the same effects on it. You can just upgrade them higher, so they are increasing in their stats.
I did just see someone mention that he wanted to see the raid drops. We will probably save that for if we do a second stream where we show the raid. Then we'll, of course, also go into what the raid drops and what you can get from Paimon.
Correct.
So yeah, Act 7.2 starts off right where Act 7 left us. We are still helping the orcs with their Celestial Spire problem, where monsters are crawling out of the lower levels of this massive building that they have initially created to solve their problems, which is now causing them even more problems.
Mm-hmm.
And you are there to help them by first completing the main quest and 5 new time spaces, after which you can enter the Celestial Spire, which has 50 levels prepared for you, some of which are hard to do, as you might have seen.
Just for me, not for you.
You can complete this 50 levels per month, and monthly they get reset. There are several rewards in there, like 6 new pets that we have shown, and also a new title for completing it, a title that you get just from the tower shop, and 1 title from the new raid that we haven't shown today.
No, from the main quest.
Oh,
I mean, you have to finish the raid to finish the main quest to get the title.
So 1 new title from the raid. And runes will get 6 more levels, up to 21 now. There will be less resources needed for rune upgrades starting from level 9 than before. There will be slightly higher success chances for upgrading your runes. There will be 1 new tattoo, the Corrupted Shadow Tattoo of Paimon, that you can scroll back to the point where we talked about it in detail to look up details about those.
But I can also show it again.
You can also show it again to destroy everything I just said.
As always.
As always. Typical. Oh, we have one question. Do you lose hero XP when you die in the tower?
No, thankfully not. It was like that before, I think, but we deactivated it, so it would be too hard. As you have seen, I died so often, so I would be level. I cannot go back to level 1, but if I could, I would be level 1 again.
Yeah.
But no, you won't lose hero XP.
Also addressing several chat comments, we won't do the raid today. We will do the raid probably next stream, if we do a next stream. And maybe we'll invite some of you guys to come along, depending on when the next stream is. We'll see. But we do not share any info on the server merges yet, because those are also planned for after the update. There is no SP in this update. That's also planned for later this year.
No balancing update.
No balancing, also planned for later this year. There is no new equip. Sorry, Lethality, for making you lose that bet, but there could nothing be done. Lastly, when will it release? Are we sharing that today?
Not yet.
We are not yet sharing
we will release it soon.
We are sharing that soon. We will release it soon. If you remember the community update, it will release in the next month following when that was posted. So maybe you can go back and now calculate what window that gives you. But yeah.
I can see the numbers in my head. Calculating.
Sadly today, we are not allowed yet to share the exact date with you. But you can calculate a pretty solid window of 4 weeks, of which I think 1.5 weeks are already over. So, can you use the healing of your partner in the tower?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell about it.
I've seen
if you use your partner in the tower, you can use it, of course. If your partner wears a specialist card, it will also transform into the specialist card, but the partners are not using skills. I just say carefully yet. I mean, we are not planning to do that for the release, because that would be a really strong change on Act 7 Part 2 and would like postpone the release even longer, which we don't want to. So we might keep that in our head for the next update then, to let pets and partners actually do their skills, because that would be super nice. But no, not yet.
Okay.
And no XP, as someone is writing there, correct. There's no XP given in the tower, but
We
you're also
already
not losing
answered that
XP,
once,
so...
It's good to bring it up again from the summary. There's no
Correct.
XP gained in the tower, there's no XP lost in the tower. The pets that we mentioned are much stronger in the tower. They give you buffs that will be essential to completing this, really, because as you saw from the levels we showed you, it is going to be a fair challenge to master. We also plan...
My blood loop is burning. Still from the tower.
We do plan a little event around the tower to kind of celebrate the launch of the new act, but we'll show you the news on that when it's actually ready. And I think for now we are done.